Yes, sir. We on the Ave with it. Back on the Ave with it. I got a legend. Got a legend in here, and we're gonna jump right into it. So we're gonna tell this story in reverse, and this is a heavy hitter. Um, Without further ado, though, introduce yourself, and we're gonna jump right into it.
What's poppin'? For those who don't know, go by the name Teamhustlebaby. I'm a one-man army, one-man team. I am a group. That's why I call myself Teamhustlebaby, because I got several different aliases which I went by for numerous amount of years. But most people know me by Lil E, Lil E the Hustler, Hustle Baby, Low Metaphor, E-Raw Talk to him, so many aliases. But as of now, moving forward, it is Team Hustle Baby officially. Instagram, IG, Team Hustle Baby, Team Hustle Baby, everything.
Kaz gets murdered.
So,
Take us back. Like I said, we're gonna tell it in reverse. I don't even. I'm gonna let you run with it because I can't.
so December 31st, 2022, we're planning to upload his project. That was the deadline date to have it on all platforms by Friday, January 13th. So our original plan was his first installment of his compilation. He was doing two of them. So the first one was dropping January 13th, 2023. So December 31st, normal day, last day of the year. He at the studio doing this, his 1-2, just prepping. It's his girl's birthday also. So he had plans to go to dinner with his girl that night. We were going to upload his project in the evening. We're still waiting to hear back from a few artists because we reached out to a nice variety of artists. He didn't want the project to be oversaturated locally. So he had a lot of industry placements that he put on this project, and he had a handful of local features. He only wanted people on the tape one time. I'm the only artist he was letting get on there twice because I was his artist. I'm his first and last artist. So long story short, unfortunately, due to obvious circumstances, he was taken away from us that same day. With that being said, at that moment, it seemed so surreal. Just went numb. That was December 31st, 2022. And
how'd you find out? Where'd you get it?
I was actually at Walmart grocery shopping, and Sco, Desco Martin called me on Messenger, and it was odd because I wonder why he didn't call me on my regular phone. So he called me on Messenger, and it was ringing, and I didn't answer because I hate like online calls. I hate.
Well, nobody like Messenger. Yeah.
But something told me to answer. I'm like, fuck it, let me see. So I answered. And he like, yo, somebody shot Kaz. He's like, Kaz got shot. I'm like, what? Huh? He like, Kaz got shot. Fuck me up. So still, I'm disoriented. We at the grocery store. My daughter shopping. I'm like, let's hurry up and get out of here. Kaz got shot. So she panicking. Pay for the groceries. I drive them straight home. Drive straight to the hospital. So go straight to the hospital. People there crying, not knowing what happened. We not knowing why, what. We just know who. So I arrive, and they're like, they're trying to, trying to save him, pretty much. They ain't telling us nothing. Meanwhile, somebody else is like, he already gone. And I'm like, yeah, right. Don't even tell me that shit. So we sit there. We're there for about 45 minutes. His cousins show up. I see his sister come out, hugging everybody. We crying, and then they said nobody can go back there but his sister. They're not letting nobody go back there. We're like, where's phone? Mind you, I'm calling his phone the whole time. Even after I got that call on Messenger, I'm calling him like, no, this can't be real. Let me call my nigga. No answer. So, Just lost, man. Just lost. Just everything. Just devastated. This is somebody who I talk to every single day. If we did miss a day, we would talk the next day. This is literally my business partner, my confidant, my best friend, my right hand man, the first and only person that take me under his wing musically and never switch up. Like literally from day one all the way to his demise, we recorded music for 21 years. Music we never even let nobody hear. We shelved a lot of music because he was more into shopping it. He didn't want to oversaturate and waste it locally and let it get overlooked. We had so many jewels. He's like, we got to save a lot. So we just put a little bit out. So with all that being said, December 31st, 2022, my music aspirations died. It died with him.
I feel like that happened with so many people. Like it literally just sucked the soul out of
the whole city.
I remember, who did I call? I think I called Soto. Just checking on him, and that was the first thing he said. Was like, I'm done with music. And I totally felt him. That was one of them situations where it ain't even no point in even trying to talk nobody out of it, because I get it. It's like, how do you navigate through that? Do you navigate through it? So, like, even with you, how long did you sit in that space before you were like, all right, I got to do something?
It was a year because his birthday, it's crazy. He just had turned 40. He just had turned 40 that November 4th, and he was planning to release his first project because he never released anything online. He always produced and executive produced, but he never actually put a project out. So it was a year, and the reason what made me even get in the studio was I had to do a tribute to him. I had to, just even though my drive, my motivation was gone, I wanted to at least embrace his life with a tribute song. I didn't want to rush it. There's other people that did songs within days, within weeks, shot videos, people that wasn't even in his immediate circle. And people were looking at it like clout. People were looking at it like, people that don't even rock with him like that.
Do you think that's what it was, or is it possible that these people just had their own relationship? I mean, because he is an engineer. At the end of the day, people do have, their own relationships with him. Or did you not even get into it?
I'm glad you put it that way. No, I agree. He impacted so many people to where
you wouldn't even know that he had. That's what happened when you one of them people.
Yeah. So, not to take nothing from anybody.
Yeah.
There were some genuine people that really, just wanted to pay their respects. But you did have a few twos and fews who were doing it for ulterior
motives. His eyes on it.
Yeah. And so we had our radars open and was just looking for people cloud chasing. Made a couple posts, asking people to not, try to put music out that doesn't have our consent. We wanted wanted his family and his team to know what anybody was trying to do with his name as far as profit to gain, because we wanted to make sure he got his even splits on the upload. So we slowed down a lot of people because everybody was trying to drop right after he passed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I waited a year. I did a tribute song and video for him. And that was my last thing I wanted to do musically. I didn't plan on doing any music after that tribute. I felt like I was hanging it up, and that
was some kind of closure to you doing that.
Yeah. So that was my original plan. What happened was his mom told me, he wouldn't want you to stop. And he would want you to keep doing what y'all started.
1,000%. Yeah.
And when she said that, it's like I heard her, I felt it, but my body wasn't moving. I wasn't like active with it, but it was in my brain. So it was there in the forefront, like, okay.
She's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like we all hurting right now. Mind you, I I had reached the mourning stage after the fact. Like I didn't mourn right when it happened because I was still in loss. I was still in. I had my moments where I broke down, but I didn't get a chance to fully mourn.
Mm-hmm.
So after a year of me doing that tribute, that was like my closure for me mourning.
Mm-hmm.
So a month or so after that, my birthday was coming up, and didn't want to do no music. Still wasn't thinking about no music. So Shaq, who was with him when it happened, Shaq was in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
same scenario. He got shot as well. Shout out Shaq. Shaq actually started working at the dispensary with me, and every day he always say, "Hey, I got the studio. If you ever want to do something, it ain't about no money.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you in there and you can record, bro. You need to record."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, I'm not even thinking about no music at all. Don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I got a new studio, man. Just come and check it out. I'm like, all right, I'll come. Kept bullshitting him for about 30 days. After he worked for 30 days, give or take, took him up on his offer. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come and check out your studio and just see. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
it. Just come and see. He's like, you got something you want to drop? I'm like, no, I don't. But I said, but me and Kaz was working on this song before he passed, and I let him hear the verse, but we never actually finished the song. And I was like, if anything, I want to pick up where I left off. So I had a little bit of the verse, and I knew the hook by heart, but that was it. So Shaq was making the beat, and coincidentally, the flow went to that beat. So I just started saying the hook,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "You ready?" And I'm like, "Fuck it." So I did it in one take, and I freestyled the rest of the song. I even repeated one of my last lines because I didn't have another line, so I just set it back. And honestly, that's what put the key in the ignition. He got me started recording that one song. Once I recorded that song, I let the videographer here, J Mask, we shot the video within a couple days. So we planned to release it on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what we did. On my birthday, I released In Real Life, and it was a upbeat, commemorative dedication to Kaz, like an ode to me. I did the sad song, the tribute. Now this is the energy of getting back,
Mm-hmm.
getting back to it and finishing what we started. And what really drove me was his mom saying he wouldn't want me to stop, for one. For two, we got over 20 years of music, and 80% of it's never been heard. We got timeless joints to where we didn't put dates on nothing. I rap about so many diverse variety of topics.
Mm-hmm.
I can play something now from 10 years ago. You would think I wrote it yesterday. So with that being said, I had a new purpose. My purpose was to make Kaz beats heard or die trying. And that's what's fueling me right now.
Yeah.
I want to share what we kept away from the world, what we kept hidden. I want to share it. So today, 4 years later, 2026, here I am picking up the pieces and trying to put this puzzle back together to live his dream, for lack of better words.
Do you feel like it's is it just you? You think that's keeping that going, or who else is actively? Could people be checking for that's actually involved with his music?
It's kind of hard to pinpoint because there's a few people that mention him. There's a few people that has aspirations from him and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this for Kaz. Kaz will want me."
Yeah.
Like some people got similar stories. Like I'm just trying to get it together first, and once I get it together, that's my purpose of doing it because he ain't here. Just to name drop a couple. I know AD 84 AD. He hit me up, and he only liked recording with Kaz. So he like, with Kaz being gone, he can't even record with nobody. He don't even want to go to nobody else. It ain't the same, which feel him 100%. And that's a similar story I got from a lot of people. They want to go forward, but they want his hands on it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna feel the same.
It ain't gonna feel the same. And it's not, and it don't. But I can tell you this, I'm in a more peaceful space because I'm surrounded around people that I met through him.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq was with him. That was the last person that was with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of got an alliance with Shaq because Shaq was my daughter's engineer. My daughter do music as well.
Mm-hmm.
And funny thing about that, while Kaz was recording me, he told me that Shaq is better with R&B artists. So he said, even though I love your daughter to death and I wouldn't mind recording her, I think she'd be better off with Shaq. So Shaq was my daughter's engineer. He was mine.
Mm-hmm.
In his demise, Shaq became my new engineer, for lack of better words, because he already knows, he has the settings. He has a lot of similar things that Kaz
Do you
has.
get the same feeling recording with Shaq as you do with Kaz, like on any level?
Not the same feeling, but the vibe of knowing that's who taught him.
Right. That's how I was getting at. Is it like reminiscent somehow?
Yep. So it is. And I kind of know how to approach Shaq because of dealing with Kaz. I kind of know to have my shit ready when I go to him, to be doing things in advance. So, like, for instance, when I go record with Shaq, I'm getting my radio edit, I'm getting my show version, and I'm getting the original version all in one sitting to make it make sense. That's what I learned from Kaz. So when I get with Shaq, it's like, yep, I kind of know what I need to do while I'm here right now. Utilize that 2 hours. Some people get in there and they bullshitting for the first hour. Still writing their rap. I go in there ready to record. Let's knock it out. Use all the time to mix. So the secret is recording as fast as you can, no matter who you're with, and then let them utilize that time that you still got. Play them vocals.
I'm always interested in the process, and I want to get to, what you're doing recently. But before that, we know is one of them things that it never goes away. It pops up at random times, whether it's a song you hear or it could be any small thing that reminds you of somebody that passed. So with you still working, do you still have the moments where you're like, do you just like mentally check out still, or have you gotten past that and you mashing on the gas again? Do you still have the moments where you're like, man, fuck this, I'm not feeling it?
Yeah, but I can't stop my creative spirit. That's the only thing. Like, I keep creating. I haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Even when I had that hiatus for a year, I was still mentally composing songs. I still was freestyling when I hear.
You was processing it all on the creative side as well as grieving, is what it sounds like. Yeah.
So that's what kept me active. So if I one gift that I can honestly say I have, and I hope I keep for the rest of my life, is I've never had writer's block. So I've never had a dry spot where I couldn't think of a song. And that's what made me and Kaz's relationship so unique, because I have 2 or 3 hooks for one beat that he's making. And he might not like neither one. And then that's 3 hooks that I can use for 3 different songs. So he didn't necessarily like everything I created. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes he did. Sometimes he did like 1 of the 3 or 2 of the 3. But with that being said, I'm always creating. So it's just more so as long as I can have a clear mind, I can still go record, even with the circumstances. You know what I mean? As far as I'm always going to think of something creative. So I'm always trying to outdo what I did last. So for lack of better words, I haven't reached points where I felt like I don't want to do it no more. Fuck it. Like, once his mom told me, and I heard it from her, it's like I can't let her down.
Your mom's made up.
Yep, I can't let her down. So that's one of the things that drive me, the fact that she said it. And she was like, she didn't just say you should. She said, he will want you to keep going. So that's why I did that for my birthday last year. So then this year for my birthday, the kind of similar scenario, I wanted to release a song that he produced. The only thing I had was the hook. I didn't have the verse. So before his demise, we had the hook. He was making some drill beats. Drill beat was popular. Chicago trending in 2022, so he made these 3 drill beats, fire. The one I chose, he's like, nah, I got one better than that. And I'm like, okay. I never got to hear it. He never got a chance to send it to me. I did hear the other one. I didn't like the other one. I liked the one I chose. So the one I chose, I had a hook to it. That was it. So I sat on that hook from 2022 until now. I went and recorded a verse to that hook, shot the video. Our old mixtape formula, the way we used to do it, we would have original beats from him, and we would choose a couple hot industry beats that are trending, and we'd jump on them and make original songs to them and compose it all together as a project. So I literally took our blueprint from the mixtape series that we started with my very first project, and now I have a project set ready to drop on April 20th. But I did a soft release on my birthday, selling it independently. And it's something that we actually did in 2020. We dropped a project, a 3-song project, and I sold it independently. I didn't put it on no platforms. I sold it direct sales, so I have direct interaction with each consumer. They email me. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. They cash at me $1, and I email them my project. So I'm giving them my whole project for $1. It's a no-brainer. Clearly, I'm not doing it for the money. Clearly, it's not paying for my studio time, the artwork, it's not for that. It's really, I'm giving more for less. Just to show people I got that much music that I don't got to harbor one song and charge you $1 for one song, but I can give you my whole project. And at that price, I kind of make it to where either you're supporting or you're not.
No
supporting.
excuses.
You know what I'm saying? No excuses. Like you either broke or you hating.
Yeah.
Because I even
you ain't that broke, so you hating.
And I even did this. I even put it out back then when I dropped it, a project with the same formula of selling it independently. I said, if it sucks, I'll double your $1. I'll give you back $2. So you cash at me $1. I email you my project. You tell me it sucks, no problem. I'll double your money back. Nobody told me it sucked. I had to give nobody no money back. So this time around, I wanted to drop on my birthday, March 27th, but I didn't have it uploaded in time to do that. So I pushed it to 420, which gives me more time to actually do a whole rollout. So now I got my whole promo campaign set up. I got my store actually sponsoring it. So we're gonna have I got some shit set up, bro. Like I'm back. I'm back for Kaz. Like this time, I'm back and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping at all. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. I got to do it for him. I got to do it for the people that can't do it, the people that died, the Uncle Slicks, my boy Abe, everybody that passed that started this journey with me 20 years ago. That's who I'm doing it for. That's what's fueling me right now.
Are you me knowing you, I know you already thinking 5 steps ahead. So even though this one ain't came out yet, what's following that? What's next? Like what's later on down the line you looking at?
So it's funny you say that. Even sooner than later, I've been going through my catalog as far as songs that I have, because I still haven't even looked at my my hard drive that has countless songs on there that I've only heard once. We'll record a song, we'll listen to it, he'll put it in the vault. Like, let's keep moving. He always wanted to keep working so we didn't get tired of our own music. So some songs I don't even remember the hook or the verse. I just remember the name. I wrote all my titles down. So I know what songs I got. But my next idea after this mixtape is actually choosing a single. I want to really focus on, and Biggie Small said this too, treat your first like your last.
Treat your first like your last.
Yep. So that means you're gonna put your all into it. You know what I mean? And even Jay-Z used the same lingo of treating your first like your last. He did his very first song on his last album, the Black Album. That was allegedly going to be his album. That was it. But with that being said, he made it the last song on his project too. The same formula, treat your first like your last. Me and Kaz always had that. We bumped heads on trying to pick a single, and he said the point of picking a single, you force that single down their throat until they hate the song, until they're repeating it, until it's coming out their eyelids. Then you drop something else. But see, a lot of independent artists think, let me just hit them with a whole bunch of songs back to back to back to back. You're giving them too much. So you need one single, push it till the wheels fall off. So my idea is mixtape, drop the mixtape, which that's already scheduled. After the mixtape is in circulation and people heard it, they see the diversity, they see the variety, they see the versatility. Boom, hit them with a single. So now the single is gonna piggyback off of the mixtape. So now I'll have people familiar with Teamhustlebaby. I'm familiar with the diverse styles. Now dropping a single with video. So every single I do drop will have a video. That's the other concept. Seeing is believing. People think just dropping a song. No, they want to see it.
Yeah.
People want to see it.
Yeah.
They don't want to
Yeah.
hear that shit.
Yeah.
They want to see it. So now the drill. On my birthday, I dropped the visual, and I have the project available for a limited time exclusively before it's on the platform. So that's kind of like the 5 steps ahead scenario you said. I'm already working on the next task, the next project, which is my single. So
I don't know how you do it, man. And I just the whole time you've been talking, I'm wondering if I would have the willpower to continue going. Like even, of course, when somebody's mom comes at you on that angle, you legit don't have a choice then. But I'm still saying like to still be motivated says a lot. Cause I don't know if I'd have it. I might try to find something else to do to, keep it going, but I didn't said it before and I'll say it again. Losing the Kaz to me that's the worst one we didn't took. That's the worst one we had. That's the biggest L we didn't took. Shouldn't have happened. There is no way anybody can justify it. That'll make any kind of sense. It's just no. Even talking about it, I wouldn't half as close to the Kaz was like say somebody like you were. But so for me to feel like, nah, man, ain't no way. I can only imagine, being right there in that circle, talking to somebody like that every day, working with them. And I don't know if I'd have it, man. However you doing it, keep doing it. It's showing, the light is shining, and we don't know. I always tell people, you're the most rapping motherfucker I know. So I was like, if anybody gonna do it, it is gonna be Lil E. So, not a drill. 420. It's rough, man. I don't even talking about it right now. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It needs to be done, and I'm assuming that's part of what keeps you going too. It has to be done, and I know somewhere in your heart, is a piece of you that's like, no, it still don't feel right. But what's bigger than that is that it has to happen. I think I'm gonna leave it there, man. I don't got nothing else to say to it. Even just looking at that bitch, even just that's how you know when to mess you up. It's like years later, and it still frees you every time.
It feels like it just happened. Like
every time it frees you. Same thing with Slick.
yeah.
Every time it frees you when you look at it and think about it. So, any last words for the people? Words of encouragement, whatever, because this was a little different.
Yep, they say time heals wounds, and I can honestly say, 4 years later, I can side with that because I didn't I can't say that it's kind of a cliche because people think like time heals wounds, but it still feel the same. It don't feel you're not gonna feel better because it's been 5 years because it's been 10 years. You might be a little distant from your feelings, but they're still there.
Right.
What I will say is, it took 4 years. This is the longest break I ever took. Well, that year off was the longest break I ever took from not doing any music at all for a whole year. Mm-hmm. That was the longest break I took in 20 years. But for that to be said, for the last 3 years since that happened, I've been treading lightly, but I've been composing. I have been writing. I have been recording and add more songs to the vault. So, just encouraging words and a little motivation for anybody that is affected by the loss of Kaz and looking for some inspiration. Picture him in that studio with you, telling you, do you want to punch in again? Because he's that engineer that will let you punch in 20 times, and that's what it took you. Most people will rush you. Oh, it was good. They'll
get
lie
your money, get you on up out of here.
He'll tell you, nah, I do it again. And he'll be like, I like that. He'll tell you that. So for those that do know him personally, I would use that for some motivation. Picture him looking at you, and you ain't gonna let him down, because I'm not gonna let him or his mom down. I'm back, and like I said, all gas, no brakes, no, not a drill.
Nowhere else, no better person to get that one from, man. With that, we jumping off on the Ave, not a drill, 420. RP Kaz, man. Signing out.
Yes, sir.
My brother.
Sure.
Man, I don't like that, man.
Man.
I don't like